Australia, a vast, wild, and mysterious continent where paradisiacal beaches, vibrant cities, and breathtaking natural wonders blend together to create a spectacular landscape. But if you only had one trip, which destinations would be unmissable? Imagine yourself surfing the waves at Bondi Beach, wandering under the golden sunset in Whitsundays, or watching Uluru glow in the early morning light. Have you ever been to any of these places? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel today so you won't miss our next adventure. 10. Alice Springs, the wild heart of Australia, deep in the harsh outback. Alice Springs is the perfect destination for those who crave adventure and the raw beauty of Australia's deserts. Imagine standing in front of Uluru, watching the massive rock change colors at sunset, or floating in a hot air balloon at sunrise, witnessing the endless desert stretching beyond the horizon. Are you ready to immerse yourself in the Aboriginal Dreamtime stories about the mystical power of Uluru? Would you dare spend a night under the desert's starlit sky, experiencing complete silence? From this rugged land, our journey takes us to a tropical city where you can come face to face with some of the deadliest predators on Earth. Darwin Encounter the most fearsome predators. Welcome to Darwin, where wild nature meets a multicultural city bursting with life. At Mindle Beach Sunset Market, you can taste cuisine from around the world while watching the sky burn with sunset colors. But what truly makes Darwin famous is its giant saltwater crocodiles. Would you dare to enter the cage of death at Crocosaurus Cove, where you'll be lowered into a tank full of massive crocodiles? If that sounds too extreme, explore Kakadu National Park, a UNESCO site filled with majestic waterfalls and ancient Aboriginal rock art. Would you rather face a crocodile or lose yourself in an ancient rainforest? Get ready, because our next stop takes us from the tropics to one of the most spectacular coral reefs in the world. 8. Cairns, the gateway to the Great Barrier Reef. Cairns holds the key to one of the world's greatest natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. Have you ever dreamed of diving into an underwater paradise, swimming with sea turtles and rays, or even seeing the reef's vibrant beauty from a helicopter? Beyond the ocean, Cairns is also home to Daintree Rainforest, the oldest tropical rainforest on Earth. Picture yourself walking beneath trees that have stood for millions of years, where every breeze carries the whispers of Earth's ancient past. Would you choose to dive beneath the waves or venture deep into the jungle? Our next stop takes us to a breathtaking island paradise. 7. Whitsundays, the purest white sands on Earth. If there's one place on Earth that looks like heaven, it's Whitsundays. Imagine walking on Whitehaven Beach, where the powdery white sand feels like silk beneath your feet, and the turquoise waters sparkle under the sun. Did you know that the sand here is so pure it can be used to polish telescope lenses? But Whitsundays isn't just about beaches, it's also part of the Great Barrier Reef, where you can dive into an underwater world bursting with color and life. If you had just one day on the island, would you spend it relaxing on the beach or exploring the ocean depths? But don't go too far, because our next destination is Australia's most charming river city. 6. Brisbane. The river city of energy, Brisbane is the perfect blend of urban excitement and lush green landscapes. You can kayak along the Brisbane River, stroll through South Bank parklands, or challenge yourself by climbing to the top of Story Bridge for an incredible panoramic view. A trip to Brisbane isn't complete without visiting Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, where you can cuddle a koala and feed kangaroos. Would you rather meet Australia's unique wildlife or explore the city's artistic and cafe scene along the riverbanks? Get ready, because the next stop is Australia's most iconic city. Five, Sydney, a city of legendary icons. Sydney is the face of Australia, home to some of the world's most famous landmarks. Have you ever dreamed of seeing the Sydney Opera House in person or climbing to the top of the Harbour Bridge for an epic view? But Sydney isn't just about landmarks. Head to Bondi Beach, where rolling waves call to surfers, or take the Bondi to Coogee Coastal Walk, one of the most scenic trails in Australia. If history excites you, explore the Rocks, a historic district with charming cobbled streets and mysterious alleyways. Would you rather explore the city or unwind on the sun-soaked beaches? The next stop takes us to Australia's capital of culture and history. Four, Canberra, the political and cultural heart of Australia. Canberra may not be as famous as Sydney or Melbourne, but it is the true soul of Australia. If you want to understand the history, politics, and culture of the nation, visit Parliament House and the Australian War Memorial. But Canberra isn't all about politics. Lake Burley-Griffin offers a peaceful escape where you can bike, kayak, or simply relax in the parklands. Would you prefer exploring Australia's history or enjoying the city's green spaces? Next, we venture into a city filled with art and creativity. 3. Hobart, touching the untamed beauty of Tasmania. If you're searching for a peaceful yet mysterious city, Hobart is the place to be. Surrounded by the serene Derwent River and the towering Mount Wellington, Hobart is a fusion of nature, history, and adventure. Have you ever imagined standing atop Mount Wellington, taking in the breathtaking views, or strolling through Salamanca Market, tasting Tasmania's freshest seafood? But Hobart is more than just scenery. It's the gateway to Tasmania's untouched wilderness, where you can explore Freycinet National Park, Wineglass Bay, and even encounter the elusive Tasmanian devil. Would you rather venture into the wild or enjoy the city's relaxed charm? Two, Melbourne, the cultural capital of the world. Melbourne is more than just a city, it's an immersive experience. If Sydney is the face of Australia, Melbourne is the country's artistic heart. Have you ever wandered through the vibrant alleyways with unique graffiti art, or discovered secret cafes hidden in the city's corners? Melbourne is a place where every corner has a story, from colourful Hoser Lane to speakeasy-style bars with a nostalgic vibe. But Melbourne is more than just art. It's also a food and sports paradise. You can enjoy great food in Chinatown, sip wine in the nearby Yarra Valley, or attend the Australian Open, the first Grand Slam of the year. Have you ever tried sitting on the world's largest tram system and looking at the city of Melbourne? All of the above destinations are great, but number one takes you to Australia's most iconic place, a place that once seen, you'll remember forever. 1. Sydney, City of Icons. If there's one city that defines Australia, it's Sydney. It's more than just a place to visit. Sydney is a dream destination for millions of travelers around the world. Have you ever imagined yourself standing in front of the Sydney Opera House, taking a picture of the iconic structure? Or climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge, looking down at the ships sailing across the sparkling harbour? But Sydney is more than just icons. Head to Bondi Beach, where you can surf the waves, or take the Bondi to Coogee Coastal Walk, Australia's most beautiful coastal walk. If history is your thing, head to the Rocks, a quaint neighbourhood of cobblestone alleyways. Will you choose to venture out on the water, explore the city, or immerse yourself in the colourful culture? And those are the 10 best places to visit in Australia. But remember, there are so many more exciting things to see and do in Australia. From pristine deserts to bustling cities, from paradise islands to mysterious mountains, Australia is truly a gem of a country. Have you been to any of the places on this list? Or is there a place you'd like us to explore in our next video? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next adventure.